like I'm back in the 5th grade, staring at you sitting in front of me, trying to figure out how I can impress you with some type of folded type origami love type note that's got something corny on there, like roses are for girls. You rock my world. Tulips are cool, and can I go steady with you? Yes box, no box, maybe box. P.S. Write me back because I really love the color of your eyes. You never cease to surprise me. Check this. I swear I catch amnesia every time you leave because I always feel like when I'm in your presence, I'm looking at you for the very first time. See, I can't keep my eyes off you because I know you, but a part of me feels like, yo, B, you don't know that girl right there. You don't know her. And I'll be like, shh. But then I know that I know you. I mean, I called God last night. I told him that you was the most ballingest shit that he has ever done. Damn, that's real baller. You're an angel, and I'm blessed to be near you every time you're close. So tell me, is it really too much to ask for just some time alone? QT on the phone, I'm not trying to bone. It's not a factor in this case because I'm in love with what's behind your face and below your scalp. I'm not focused on your physical because your body is precious and sacred. And I will not damage you with the premature penetration of my ongoing thoughts. I'd rather wait for the right time of your silence and ghost my ideas so we can create immaculate masterpieces of poetry. Almost like the Almighty spoke through me. And that right there is baller.
Yeah, it is.
Please shut up. All right. Now, I think there's like a whole section of people in here that missed out on some of his hot ass lines because they were talking. And I believe it was that entire section over there. Over there, this whole section right here. Hold on, they can't hear me. They can't hear me talking shit about it. That whole section over there, they don't even know I'm talking shit about them because they won't stop talking.
New bar. Judges over there. New bar home. Get him, dog.
Don't make me do bar home.
Get him, dog.
I ain't practicing. I ain't messing up today. All right, let's see some scores for B. Shatta. We got an 8.9, a 9.0, a 9.3, a 9.3, and a 9.7 for B. Shatta. A 27.6 for B. Shatta. Please welcome the next poet on the mic with some exuberance and some fervency and some zeal. Exuberance. Did I use the right words? Exuberance. Is exuberance? Exuberance.
That was very effervescent.
It was effervescent.
That was very effervescent.
Please welcome with some effervescence, B. Fran.
Wow.
I'll just do that. Ring leader.
Spit! Spoons for anyone who's ever known struggle.
What?
See, sometimes I feel like I'm refereeing an unsanctioned death match between my heart and my fears. And I know no matter which one eventually wins, that a piece of Brian's still gonna lose. It's like I'm trying to be Tubman and lead the very best of me through that Mississippi that lives in all of us. Constantly begging and pleading with that slave voice that always wants to turn back because it can't imagine life without master and don't knows why anyone would. See, I struggle like this daily. I struggle with the complexity of the simple things in life, like why is it you can have better sex after you fight in? How is it you can love someone for who they are but hate them? How they make you feel.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not special, but shit, it ain't been easy being me. See, I haven't been comfortable in my skin for years.
Come on.
It's like I don't fit anymore. My pains are too tight, my hopes are way out of style, and I've long since outgrown my happiness. So I wonder, if I don't belong in here, then where? So I struggle.
Walk it out. Walk it out.
I struggle every morning hoping to believe that this is the day I'll wake like Lincoln, emancipate my dreams from me, for me. But instead, I just lie there and assassinate my hopes while my dreams end up like terrorists on watch lists, detained and tortured for what they believe. I mean, they had the nerve, they had the audacity to try to convince me that they live in color when I know the rest of the world only sees black and white. So I don't know who to trust anymore, the world or my dreams, so I don't trust. And my dreams, they just stay there gagged and bound in this Guantanamo of my own creation, waiting for me to acquit them, and I haven't seen them in months. So now all I live on are borrowed nightmares, airing like a 24-hour marathon of CSI in which I'm the suspect and the victim. And my heart pumps slave ships full of desperation and anxiety along the ivory coast of my soul's been troubled for so long I can't escape myself. And I know like Andy Dufresne, the only way I'm gonna dig my way to freedom is I'm gonna have to crawl through just a little bit of shit. But I am tired. I'm tired of struggling with my expectations and everyone's desperation to what I should be, because I am losing grip on this one strand of reality that was destined to save me, slipping through the creases of reality, and hope is only for believers. And Pastor, I ain't renewed my membership in years, so I struggle not with trying to find a reason to live, but just trying to live with reason. You see, understanding is so overrated in this underrated world.
Come on, baby.
Be friend. Y'all ready, judges? Do I see the nod of approval from the judges? Let's see some scores. We got a 9.3, a 9.6, a 9.7, a 9.8, and a 9.8 for Be Frank. Now that he's gotten his score, he said my pains are too tight and my hope is out of style. Everybody who was talking missed that one. Okay. A 29.1 for Be Friend. All right, put your hands together for the last poet in the second round. Shake.
Since so many people are preoccupied, I want to use my time up here on the mic to ask a question. How does a child blossom without rays of inspiration? Days of desperation, nights filled with her father's penetration. Separation, anxiety, violence, silence, see, all that shit she already tried. Each night she opens her eyelids, hoping to never see again. She fears her reflection in her mother's rejections as she counts her many imperfections. Searching for direction, she's lost. Collecting her tears in a wishing well, wishing hell would take her away. But heaven's making her stay. This self-mutilating has began replacing her pain. How much longer can she maintain an emotional slave to show her face she's ashamed that she never misbehaves enough to deserve these unjust punishments? Just wanting to be done with it. Contemplating the comatose state and overdose would create, she waits for an answer. Like some irreversible emotional cancer. See, she's dying slowly. Life is lonely, surrounded by so many phony faces. These cold replacements of her family that no longer bothers. No more dick from her father. She just swaps spit with her foster father. If she can't get any further, why bother thinking about tomorrow? She borrows illusions to escape her confusions and sorrows. And she kneels and looks at the heavens. She, God, I'm all but 7. And I'm losing my mind here. Tell me why I'm here. How come the sun don't shine here? And she hears nothing. The same nothing she heard when she cried out to her mother and said, Daddy touched her, he molested and lust for her. The same nothing she hears when she holds back her tears, swallows her fears, thinking this to be life for the next 11 years. She hates to rape, to penetrate, and she seems unable to escape. Her heart's never seen the sunshine, the sun's never seen a smile on her face. She fears being now with a 9-month-old strapped to her waist, because nobody knows the secret about her fetus. Who will believe her anyway? It's a disgrace to be 8 and gained all this weight in her face, and what's worse is, she don't know who's the father, because she couldn't choose the father. Maybe it was an abusive father like her father, maybe it was her foster father. She lost her father when she gave this child. And would you believe her biggest concern is how to tell her mother that her child will be her baby brother, and her lover's her fucking mother's husband. Her eyes are like the sky that could just stay dry, but she cries when the lights out, afraid somebody's gonna find out, afraid somebody's coming up the steps to help her undress, to tamper in her flesh, another night of unrest and stress. Yet she counts her blessings. The pain she hides inside, knowing she will survive. She no longer cries because she's dead inside. Last night she bled inside, hemorrhaging, physically leaving peacefully, escaping this place called home. And that's why there's no sunshine in this poem.
Give it up for Shake. Get your scores together, judges. Get your scores together. It looks like y'all done. Let's see some scores. We got a 9.2, a 9.3, a 9.9, a 10, and a 10 for Shake. Your last forward in the second round. Now we're going to the third round. We're taking the top 7 poets. SouthFlavors.com, SpitFest.com, KaleemPoetrySlam.com. 29.2 for Shake. All right, we're gonna take the top 7 poets with the most scores, and they going into the third round. So, well, yeah, I figured you would. British calculators. Can everyone hear me with the greatest of ease?
No.
What is talking amongst us?
Hey.
I ain't doing no laughing tapping. I got this short list labeled 1 through 3 of things that scare me.
Yeah.
1, I have a healthy reverence and respect for my Heavenly Father. 2, that I might do one stupid thing too many. And 3, zombies. Zombies scare the shit out of me. And I don't say shit for the sake of saying shit. I say it because they cause me to lose control of my bowel function. I get this uncontrollable unction to watch these movies, and I try to fight, but when they're on, I'm like a deer caught in the car's headlights, and afterwards, there's no sleep for me, because I can't get this conundrum, something that can't be, out of my head, this oxymoronic concept called the living dead. And this sick, twisted form of entertainment didn't start in '68 with George A. Romero. Oh, hell no. Try to get this in your mind. It started way back in 1910 with that bastard Frankenstein, and most of you westernized dummies completely forget about the Mummy. I call them the evil axis of evil, spreading their doctrine of dead, death, and deadness like a fungus. Over 300 movies worldwide documenting the dead walking among us, and I believe that these movies are actually government training videos for those who knows the truth. So I refuse to be caught by surprise. I got 28 days of food, water, and emergency supplies. I'm armed to the teeth. I can protect everybody on my street, or kill everybody on my street.
That's right.
I refuse to be
That's right.
zombies meat. So thank you, lobbyists of the NRA, for allowing me to be properly prepared for the day the dead dare walk my way. I got 5 Tech 9s and 22 Mac 10s to mow down any dead daring to get up and walk again. I got 2 Glocks modified to full auto, 1 for each hip. I got sawed-off shotguns with lead pellet shells to scatter zombie brain. Well, actually, that's for my 6-year-old, because he's still shaky with his aim. I got 4 50 cals and 2 M16s mounted and ready to rock on my roof with night vision scope. Keep as much distance between me and some zombie's throat. Now, everybody knows evil eventually evolves. And I know what hasn't so far, but they might get smart enough to wear Kevlar. So I got armor-piercing rounds. The dealer called them cop killers. I call them coffin sealers. Hollow point to your head if you're walking dead. I got an arsenal of ammunition. If need be, I can manufacture bullets in my kitchen. And for you naysayers, you optimists who think I'm crazy because zombies are supposed to be fiction, Well, what if you're wrong? See, logic dictates it's better to be prepared for an evil that might not exist than be caught unprepared and wind up some zombie's breakfast dish. And it doesn't matter if you, the American people, doubt it. We don't actually have to prove something exists to do something about it. And personally, I think we should take a page from the Book of Bush and do a preemptive strike on anyone who might think about dying and dare to come back. I mean, would it be so hard to put a small yield nuclear bomb under every graveyard? You know, something small, strategically placed, 1, maybe 2 kilotons, just in case. Okay. Can we at least mobilize the troops? We invaded Iraq without any proof. But we ain't find no WMDs. But unlike King George, I got 100 years worth of movies that prove to me there's got to be zombies somewhere. So for those of you who are properly prepared to do battle, because you don't believe there'll be a human zombie fight, I pray to God you're right. All right, we're about to go into our third round. And you know what, just to prove my point, there's another zombie movie coming out.
Diary of the
This ain't
Dead.
just any old movie.
Diary of the Dead.
This one was done, Diary of the Dead.
Diary of the Dead.
Live videotape. I'm telling you, this shit happened for real somewhere, and they covering it up. This is live, it's videotape. It ain't even movie production. Somebody went around with a video camera, recording all the dead people walking. This shit is happening. Mark my words.
Pay attention.
It's a candy store, and I'm really geeked up, and I got control.
Oh, I got it. Okay. I want y'all to give a round of applause to the 3 poets that are not going to the third round. Put your hands together for Ed Koch, P. Shatter, and Element 615. They still entertain the hell out of y'all tonight. Going to the third round in this particular order. 13, B-Fran, Felita, Ebony, Shell, Shake, and Karim. All right. Are all my judges in place? I know I had a sneak tip change. Y'all still over there. All right. Poets, I want y'all to take a quick second, because one of our judges left. Look at the young lady in the pink, with the pink scorecard. Put your scorecard up. Do any of your poets have a problem with her? They just pass it off. Anybody have a problem with her?
She ain't get on the open
It's
mic.
okay if you say, anybody know her? All right. Speak now, forever hold your peace. All right. Bring to the mic 13.
Hate on me, hater, now or later, 'cause I'm gonna do me. Don't be mad, baby. My ears are burning, scorched by gazing tongues and wagging eyes of a thousand breasted savages want nothing more than to feel a thump of a giant's fall. Newsflash, failure's not an option. Yeah, you keep lining up like I'm giving away Cadillacs and government cheese, sitting around waiting to cash in on my ass like I'm the 1st or the 15th. Call me neither, I'm obscure, unspecified 13. The shit ain't lucky anyway, so nigga let me be nameless and I'll disappear as I pick the stabs from crabs from stabs, pulling me, snatching me back into the barrel of deceit you call home. Fuck, leave me alone. I'm like cheap liquor or the latest drink found frequently on the lips of others for all the wrong reasons. Secretly you'll say I'm no good, yet you keep requesting me, sipping on me, tipping those, serving me, feeding on me like I'm an addiction though. Fuck what you can't handle, I'm dealing to the truth, unwanted, scorching right now, I'm steaming. Don't pull your hand back now. Didn't your mama teach you about fire? Can't stand the kitchen, never mind the heat down my motherfucking house. Nigga, throw me some gasoline, my ears are burning. 1, 2, 3, 4 degrees. If you destroy the tissue, I'll fall to my knees and listen to your feet as they beat the dusty concrete eurythmically. They say you can tell a lot by where a person walks in. You walk much too lightly, indecisively, without focus, without purpose. Unlike me, my footsteps like my words, much too big for you to feel and not for you to follow. So stop hanging outside my door, stop latching on my people. I ain't no motherfucking rock star, so I don't want no goddamn groupies. Newsflash, you have just been renamed Kodak. Next time, take a picture. Do something positive with those roles of negativity. Never mind what I drive, you ain't gonna get broke down in it. Never mind who I'm with, it will never be you. Yeah, you treat my name like a bag of M&Ms or some nigga's dick, constantly melting in your mouth. You must think I'm so cold, I'm hot. Newsflash, I'm not. So stop gawking, talking, and stalking. Stop whispering behind my back. Stop reading into my behaviors. But come on, poet. Since you need something to make you feel better about yourself, I want you to use this piece as a match to add to your can of gasoline. So the next time my ears are burning, this piece, like your fragile ego, will blow the fuck up.
13. All right, get yourselves together, judges. Y'all done rolling the dice? Let's see some scores. We got a 9.0, a 9.7, a 9.7, a 9.7, and a 9.9 for 13. So that's like 29.1. The judges were pretty consistent that time. Put your hands together for Be Friend.
A tale of two brothers in a knot. Two brothers walking down the street approaching each other through stairs of steel. One brother from the world of skyscrapers, commercial papers, dressed in Armani black, 3-button front, 100% wool. See, he was educated on the streets, but in the suburbs. Brother went to the finest B schools. The other brother, oh, he's from the world of midnight capers and walking papers. Dressed in Sean John, Stonewash, Hammerloop, 100% cotton. He too was educated on the streets, but in the hood where old school lessons are never soon forgotten. One brother traveling through life's maze and used Brunos, which like him have seen brighter days. And the other brother, shit, he just tramples wherever his timbers land. His soul's reflecting his journey from boy to man. One caught up in that self-hating corporate lifestyle, and the other flaunting that soul-stealing ghetto survival style. Two brothers from two different worlds as far apart as fades and Jerry curls. Or so it seems. So it seems to these two-bit players in this Willie Lynch dream we call life. Cause see, these two brothers, man, these two brothers couldn't give a damn about each other, let alone see one another, because their eyes have been blindfolded in their own self-hate, and that's how the end begins for a brother's fate. But what it really is simply our failure as brothers to communicate. But just moments before this Wall Street spook could cast his litany of urban dispersion upon this brother, and his eyes were simply a black perversion, he nodded. And just an instant before this Dimebag baller could spit his diatribe of suburban disgust upon this brother, his eyes was simply a house nigga you could never trust, he nodded. And with that, with just a nod, time stopped, froze, stood still, and the worlds became one. Because behind the nod, they began to see each other as black men and as black sons and as black. So the story continues with two brothers passing each other on the street, no longer separated by geography and education. Two brothers passing each other on the street, no longer divided by biography and plantation mentalities that continue to enslave. No, these two brothers passing each other on the street have taken the first step to crawl from the depths, from the darkness of the cave. You know, that cave that consumes and dooms and leaves absolutely no room for brothers to coexist. See, that's why we handle the differences we see in each other with guns and with our fists, but with just a nod. These two brothers replace stares of steel, shades of contempt, and blindfolds of self-hate with respect. Yeah. So the story ends with two brothers walking down the street away from each other with their manhood still intact.
Be friend. Your claps sound like they're getting sleepy. Much better, much better. Thank you, Herman. Thank you for bringing poetry to Austin. I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing poetry to Pflugerville. All right, judges, let's see some scores. We got a 9.0, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, and a 9.7. 28.5. I think the judges are text messaging each other or something. That's the second time in a row. Put your hands together for Ebony.
You know I love music. And every time I hear something hot, it makes me want to move. It makes me want to have fun. But it's something about this joint right here. This joint right here, it makes me want to...
Keep star searching.
This is the last time I allow you to break my spirit. The last time my heart will be kept, trusted, and placed in your hands to crumble before your eyes. I mean it. I'm so done with swollen eyelids with a depiction of a defeated soul. I've had it with your destructive nature, making up the fault lines in your face, tectonic plates shifting, causing massive ego quakes, thinking you the only one who walked on burning sands. Your path is not the only one on fire. I dare you to walk a mile down my path. Hell, I even challenge you to stand in my shoes and see if your feet don't hurt. And I'd give you the story behind rough patches of callus if I felt like your stomach could handle it. These are the same ones since birth, and when I learned to stand on two, it made it harder for this one, but I'm pushing. And I heard my soul say it's been keeping a record of how much shit I've been through, so I answered back, I was made for this shit, and I'd be damned if the sea don't part or if the fire don't bow at the sight of me, and I'd wipe my ass with your recognition, forgiveness, or praise. If I thought my butt wouldn't get a rash from it, I've already clapped and snapped for myself, so I could give a damn if you feel me. Bitch, I am fabulous. You couldn't step a toe in my shoe. Besides,
There you go.
I've decided to stop living my life like I need an applause anyway. This shit right here, nigga, this is my redemption. Keeping me from strangling a mofo and watching their eyes roll back as they panic for air to pass through their throats, figuratively speaking. I'm just saying, the view looks so much better from up here, so anytime you feeling froggy, come leap your ass over here so I can light a match under it and have you call me this the return of the burn. So
There you
don't
go.
don't forget who your slam champ was.
Can't let this thing hold up, get away from you. Feel free right now, go do what you wanna do. Can't let nobody take it away from me. No time for moping around, argue,
Y'all ready, judges?
no time for negative.
Let's see some scores.
It's been a long week, putting my
We got a 9.1, 9.5, 9.6, 9.8, and a 10 for Ebony. Ooh, I got a joke, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Put your hands together for the next board. Felita, I'm sorry. Huh? What was the score? 28.9 for Ebony. Now, put your hands together for Felita.
Come on, fight!
Good Lord, don't ever let me go. Go back to church before you wind up in a hearse. All he has to do is hit me once. Hit me once and then I'm gone. I'm not staying, I'm not playing. Hit me once and then I'm leaving. This is a mantra known by thousands of women. Like behind bars for defending themselves. They did their best to teach their daughters well. Their daughters joke about it on the corners of schoolyards. My mama told me to work hard and if he hit me, kill hard. Where I come from, women talk a lot. I wish he would. And mama, don't worry, my man's is good. Hands resting ready on the young tough rounds of their hips and thighs. You could almost swear they were serious. So how many times have these same young ladies settled for something much, much less? Let the sin of self-doubt crawl up their dresses. Let the scent of various monsters linger in their tresses. I have heard her confessions. She just wanted someone to notice her in a pretty yellow summer dress. When he came like that sweet summer afternoon, hot and ready, she gave in desperately, wanted to be someone's beauty, don't care about his history. As long as he loves me, all he has to